Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day, and today the Dallas Mavericks are signing Klay Thompson to a 3-year, $50 million deal. The 5-time All-Star, the 4-time NBA champion, 2-time All-NBA, and 1-time All-Defensive NBA is making his decision. Not going to the Lakers, he's going to the Dallas Mavericks. I'm so excited for this signing for the Dallas Mavs. And look, we already saw the great 3-point shooting by P.J. Washington in the postseason. Now imagine adding in Klay Thompson. With that, they have done a great job. Dallas has done a great job bringing in 3-point shooting and defense this offseason. In free agency last night, they signed Najee Marshall, who's a good 3-point shooter and a great defensive player. I love that addition. They traded for Quentin Grimes, opened up cap space by getting rid of Tim Hardaway Jr. Grimes is a good, efficient 3-point shooter and a good defender. And now Klay Thompson's not a great defender. He can play good defense from time to time, but another good 3-point shooter is brought in by the Dallas Mavericks. Unfortunately, something I hate is because this is a sign-and trade, Josh Green is getting sent to Charlotte. There are a lot of more details that we do not know yet in this sign-and trade that has not happened yet, so we'll see what happens there. It has not been announced what Golden State gets, but this is a 3-team sign-and trade between Charlotte, Dallas, and Golden State. Charlotte apparently is getting Josh Green. There are no other details so far about this, and according to Woj, it's going to take a while for everything to get settled out. All we know right now, Josh Green to Charlotte, Klay to Dallas on a 3-year, $50 million deal to team up with Luka and Kyrie and P.J. Washington, assuming he's not involved in this trade either. But yeah, so I'm excited to see how Klay Thompson can do on this Dallas Mavericks team. But like I said, I said this in my Game 5 post-game after the Celtics won the NBA championship. Dallas needs to improve on defense and 3-point shooting this offseason, and they've done that with Klay, Najee Marshall, and also adding in Quentin Grimes. I obviously don't love them losing Josh Green because he was huge for their team. I think that will hurt, but at the same time, I love this Klay addition for them. 77 games played, 63 starts this season, 29 minutes per game. He shot 43% from the floor, 39% from 3, 18 points per game, 3.3 rebounds per game, 2.3 assists per game. Obviously, Klay, struggled. He struggled in the playing game against the Kings, but at the same time, a lot of people hate on Klay, but he didn't do that bad this season. I mean, he was very inefficient and had his struggling moments, but Klay still managed to average 18 points per game, 3.3 rebounds per game, and 2.3 assists per game with this Golden State Warriors team, while still shooting 93% at the free throw line and nearly 40% from 3 at 39%. Those are not bad numbers. Here's the thing. When you're playing next to Stephen Curry and you're the Golden State Warriors, and not only are you playing next to Stephen Curry and you're on the Golden State Warriors and you're the Splash Bros, and you're supposed to be the second best player next to Stephen Curry, the expectations are high. And 18 points per game and 39% from 3 is not good enough, apparently. Look, I will say very, very, very bad inefficiency, which was a huge problem. I will say that, but at the same time, he did have some really good moments with the Warriors this year. And look, I think there's going to be a lot less pressure with Luka and Kyrie now, with him being on their team. And another thing I really think is that, with him being on their roster, I mean, Luka and Kyrie are going to see a lot of double teams, which is something the Warriors didn't see a lot. Obviously, Steph gets doubled and Steph gets trapped. That might give Klay looks, but there are 2 guys on this Mavericks teams that are going to see double teams and traps, and Luka and Kyrie. So those are going to mean open looks for Klay Thompson. And if you know what that means, if Luka and Kyrie are getting double teamed, that means if we are witnessing a double team, that means of course someone's open. Most likely, if Luka's getting double teamed, probably the guy who's not open is Kyrie Irving. Most likely someone will be on him. So that means 3 guys are open on the floor. Might be Klay Thompson, might be Daniel Gafford, might be P.J. Washington. And that decision, Luka would have a decision to make. Who do I give it to? Open, whoever might be open. But at the same time, Klay's going to be great on this team because I think he's going to get better looks. I think he's going to get good looks. I think he's going to be determined to turn things around in his career because, this is a new look for Klay. This is a new chapter in his life and his career, and I think he's gonna do great with it. I really do. And this Mavericks team is looking very good now. Since this what they've done this offseason. You have Luka, Kyrie, and Klay, and PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford is your starting lineup. You have Derek Lively coming off the bench with Najee Marshall and Quentin Grimes and a couple other guys off that Dallas bench. So and Maxi Kleber. So I really love this Dallas Mavericks team is looking like right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out.